How's it going, YouTube? Val Hunter back with another video. This time I've got a mail call from a trade that I did with a good friend of mine, Mike GPO, up in Manitoba, Canada. So guys, this is a long overdue trade with my good friend Mike GPO, and I had received this package from him long before he got mine, and so it's taken me that much time to get to this. I've been traveling a lot with work lately, which is a good thing. Having work and having lots of it is a blessing, but it can limit your time for doing what you enjoy, right? So, I enjoy work, but at the same time, I enjoy unboxing coins on YouTube as well, just as much. So this is cool. Let's get right into it. Mike had hit me up and said, hey, Value Hunter, I would love to do a trade with you. And is there anything that you want? I saw some of the Mexican coinage that you have. I think we're due for one. I had been commenting back and forth, and he had been doing a lot of trades with Christian Reg over in Commems, Germany. And I know that he had received some and also had some in his own collection of the commemoratives. And so I've been making some comments, and I said, if you've got any, Mike, I'd love to trade. And he loves his Mexican coinage, so we decided we'd do a trade for mostly German 5 and 10 Deutschmark commemorative coins for some older Mexican silver coinage. So I sent him the Mexican silver coinage, and I'll post a link up here to that video of him unboxing what I sent him. Here, he sent me some of this German 5 and 10 mark coins for my collection. I've got a little collection of the silver commemorative. There's a lot of them that are clad as well, and I may go to those last just to round it out, but I've been trying to get myself a nice collection of the silver commemoratives going. Some of them are kind of tough to find, so he sent me a couple of sets here. We'll get right into seeing what he's got. So first things first, I've got my trusty Value Hunter coin stand here. Oh, wait a minute. That's my Dr. G coin stand. What do you think about that, Mike? So I've got this little coin stand here so that I could do this unboxing video. You guys will have to watch his video to get that joke. But we'll start out with the set. It says 61. Mike might have written on there. I don't know. Maybe somebody else did. But let you know that that's the blunt. And this is the 65, actually. So it says 61 on it, but this is the 65, and it says blunt. So what that means is that it's the blunt versus the pointed tip on the 5. It says blunt on there, but I think that it is actually a pointed. I don't know all the variations or varieties on these other coins, but I know on the silver dollar that there is a blunt and pointed tip on the 5, and this one, it said blunt on the envelope, but I think it might be pointed from what I'm looking at, and it also looks like small beads. Maybe I'm wrong on that as well. Yeah, it looks like small beads on this side, and that's where you can tell. Couple of varieties in there. I forget always which one it is that I'm looking for when I go through 65 sets to try to find the one that's less common. But wow, these are just beautiful coins. Look at these. The cameo type appearance on Long Neck Liz is just gorgeous on these. You guys can see that she kind of stands out and becomes really frosty white when you get the right lighting angle on it. And that cameo appearance, ooh, look at that one, really that way on the diamond. It's starting to tone up really nicely. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, that's beautiful. I love my toned coins. A lot of times you get a little pinhole in the cello, and as a result, you get just beautiful toning that gets started. And I like to leave them this way. I actually collect sets. I leave them in the original government packaging. So this is great, Mike. I appreciate it. Absolutely love my Canadian silver. There's about 1.1 ounces of silver content. These are 80%. They were 80% through 67, and then they went to 50, and then had 50% halfway through the year. And you actually on the 68 in 68, and actually you got to weigh it to figure out what they are pretty much on the 68s. But they've got the 6 coins because unlike the U.S. sets these years, they include the silver dollar, and a lot of people overlook the 65 in the States. I don't know if you guys up north run into the same thing, but probably not. But in the U.S., because they ended in 64, you'll get auctions and oftentimes sales on the internet and things like that where because it's 65 or 66, the U.S. collectors assume that it's just like the U.S., where it is not silver. It doesn't have the same silver content that it did the year prior. And so 66, 67, these are all 80% silver. And it's a pretty cool way to collect when you can find those. A lot of times, people won't know what they're looking at. So these are really cool. Again, 1.1 ounce each. And then this one's my favorite, the 67. They did a commemorative set for the, I think it's the centennial, but it might be bicentennial. Let's see. Yeah, centennial. And it's got all the different native Canadian animals on here. Just beautiful coins. Beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely love it, Mike. This is my favorite Canadian coin set right here of anything modern, is the Goose Dollar and all that goes with it here. These are really nice cameo appearance. They're like proof-like coins. They did have a proof set that came in a Ottawa plush case, I believe, and these are proof-like, and a lot of times you cannot tell much difference between them. These are so reflective and get such frosting. The Mint did a beautiful job on these commemorative sets, I think, and that's my favorite right there, that Canadian Goose Dollar. Just absolutely love it. Anyway, very cool set. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Now, moving right along, I'm not going to pull these out because actually the way I have these in pages, they work really good this way. So I know sometimes Mike pulls them out and then puts them in flips. I like them this way, and these came out of his collection, so he's taking good care of me here to have already pressed down on the staples so that they don't tear each other up or the book. But this is going to be 62.5% silver. This is the Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen 45 to 23 commemorative, and I think he invented the X-ray technology that we use even to this day. And you can see the hand with the bone on the other side. Just super cool coin. Look at that. And then every one of these has these Art Deco style German eagles on the back, and they are just absolutely fabulous. I just love all the designs of these. And this is the 10 mark, so you've got the 5s and the 10s that way. Look at that, guys. Really, really nice. Thank you, Mike. I love it. I'm going to put it off to the side. Then you can see here another super cool, another eagle style, and this is Kath Kolowitz 67 to 45, and this one is a 10 mark from 92. 10 mark. This is a 1989. Again, really cool. Look at that design. I mean, just the way that the eagles look blows me away on these. I just find them super cool. And then the design on the back of this, and each one of these, this is an 89G, and this is a Bundesrepublik Deutschland 4989. So it's a 40th anniversary of the German Republic. That was in 89. Again, 62.5% silver. Just a really cool, I got to remember which way to flip these, but very cool design on that. Let's get a better shot of these. So that is the 2000th anniversary of Bonn is what this is. And that's the 89D. And the designs on these are just very cool. Very geometric, very artistic. Art Deco-ish on the Eagles. I dig them. I just love this series, and they've got quite a few of these guys. I mean I don't know how many dozens of them they issued between the 50s and they have still been making them into the 2000s. This is a 95F 10 Deutschmark. There's the eagle on that one. Look at the cartwheel on that, guys. It's just the light is hitting it. It's a 95F, and this is Heinrich Durlow. So this is the anniversary of the death of Heinrich Durlow, I believe. So that's the 800th anniversary of his death. That's very cool. So that's another 95. The eagle on this one, really neat. This is getting to be a long video, guys, so I'm going to start moving through these pretty quickly. But that's the 1990J. So it's the 800th anniversary of the Teutonic Order, I believe. That's really cool. I've got it upside down. So let's put it on there so you guys can see that. Just absolutely gorgeous. Great angle for it to really get all of it. Just a beautiful coin. I love all these designs, Mike. Appreciate it very much. I can't wait to show you what the rest of the collection looks like now that you filled all these gaps. I'm going to do that here at the end. Here's a really cool design on this eagle. Look at the way it catches the light. I mean, it just is phenomenal. You really get a sense for how cool these designs are in hand, just even looking at them on the video like this. 96 Kolping work. So this is the anniversary of Kolping work, 10 Deutschmark again. Similar to some of the other ones, but they all have little nuances and variables on these eagle designs. And this, there's actually a movie about this with Tom Cruise, I think. I think that's who was in it. And this is the 40-year anniversary of the plot to assassinate Hitler. That was Klaus von Stauffenberg and other conspirators attempted to assassinate Adolf Hitler inside his Wolf's Lair field headquarters near Ratzenburg, East Prussia. And the Operation Valkyrie originally referred to the part of the conspiracy, and it's associated with the entire event now, but that was July 20th of 44, and I think Hitler got away with only slight injuries and a concussion and some burns. But you guys like the coin, you can also check out the movie. And then another 10 Deutschmark, really unique and cool, kind of smaller eagle in the middle, which is neat because it gets this big open field around it. And these, Mike, are just absolutely phenomenal. I would take them out of here. You guys can see each one of these has edge lettering on it. And one of the things I love about them is the edge lettering. I love edge lettering on coins, and these all have it. So I've kind of been remiss in going through these to show you all because they may say different things, but I think many of them say the same. This one is from 89. And this is the 800th anniversary of the Port of Hamburg, I think. Yeah, Port of Hamburg. So there's that one, guys. Beautiful. Some really nice toning going on some of these coins, too. I just absolutely love them, Mike. Just over the moon with these, man. Thank you so much. Republic Deutschland. And what a cool eagle on this one. I mean, those feathers are almost... They just have such a cool appearance. I mean, the layering that they do. Great artistry on these, right, from the engravers. I mean, they just did such a good job. And then this one is from 92. And this was the Pour le Mérite, or Blue Max, I believe. Yeah, Blue Max is what this is. And this is the anniversary of the order, 150th anniversary of the order of Pour le Mérite. Orden pour le Mérite. Wissenschaften und Kunst. So that was 1842 to 92. Show you guys that one. All of my German subscribers watching this stuff, you guys you guys probably see these things all the time, right? So it's no big deal. But those of us over in the States, these are just really cool. And a lot of us coin buffs like history a lot, right? So when you start getting into these things and seeing history that goes along with them and learning about what these each commemorate, it's pretty neat. So I'll have to take a little bit of a deeper dive on the ones I don't know. And then Mike included a couple of other coins here to round it out, and you didn't have to do this, Mike. You nailed it, man. These are beautiful, and as always, Mike GPO doesn't disappoint. You know, the coins he sends are just absolutely beautiful quality. You know, they're like pristine condition. I mean, just absolutely beautiful BU coins. I send him these old beat up things, and the guy returns to me with, look at this. The cameo on that is amazing, Mike. Wow. Look at the long neck Liz. Shout out to Silver Bean Counter. That's how I found Mike GPO's channel. Silver Bean Counter sent me on a trade he did with Mike GPO. And I went over and checked out his channel and just saw all the cool stuff he was doing. He used to have a Monday night stream that he called Monday Night Mayhem. I'm doing live metal pours on there. And I just got really connected into the pouring community as a result of that. Found all these neat silver pours. So thanks to Silver Bean Counter. And thank you, Mike GPO. These are phenomenal coins. I love having each and every one of these added to the collection. So really appreciate it, man. Another great trade. I've gone way over on this video length, but I'm super excited to have all these and appreciate you. And we'll show you what I'm going to do with them. So, hey, Mike, just a phenomenal addition to my collection. Thank you so very much. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. And just like you did, I'm going to give you a little view of, kind of how much you're helping me out here and what we're working on. We each have our own projects that we're working on here. So I think you sent me about 10 of these, and let me just take you through and show you guys kind of what this collection looks like, going back to the 60s as far as the ones I hold. And there's some of the 50s. I think they're a little harder to come by. There's my next page. And each one commemorating a different historic event or a person's birth or death. And they've stayed with this commem. It's kind of like our commemorative $50 program, I would say, here in the U.S., similar. And you can just see, each one of these. Some are 5, and then you'll get into some of the 10s. It kind of switched up over the years. They have 5 mark and 10 mark, but you see there's tremendous. Some of them I have 2 of them, so I flipped them to show you the eagle. Just really got duplicates on quite a few, but I had none of the ones that you sent me, Mike, so I really, really appreciate these. I love them all. They are just super cool. Starting about right here, you sent me you helped fill up almost a page here, and then I'm adding this page to my book now. So all of these Mike sent me, except maybe that last one, but yeah, very cool. Very excited. So working on my 4th page of German 5 and 10 Deutschmark Commems. Mike, I can't tell you how much I appreciate the trade. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for your patience in waiting for me to open up the stuff that you sent me. I absolutely do love it. I always love a trade with you, my friend, and look forward to another one in the near future. I would love to do another trade with you. We got to lick our wounds from the postage cost here a little bit, and then get another one going. But if you guys out there are watching, you haven't had a chance to trade with Mike GPO, you should send him a message. Go check out his trade video with me and post up on there. Tell him I sent you over and that you'd like to do a trade with him. He is just really amazing as far as what he'll send you. Just amazes me every time, the beautiful stuff I've got. I love each and every piece, Mike. Got exactly what I asked for and then some. Thank you so much, my friend. I look forward to it. Until next time, this is Val Hunter, and I'm signing out.